Was there any element of like the corruption of whether it's interpreters or local sources giving you guys not necessarily bad info, but info that's maybe not completely accurate in terms of, you know, having a tribal rivalry that they just want to fuck this tribe over? Did you guys run into any of that?
I personally didn't. I trusted all the interpreters that we had.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still hang out with Bossman if I could figure out where he was. He might have got left on target that night. One of the guys didn't trip over him. He was so scared that he had curled up in a ball in the ditch.
This is one of your interpreters?
Yeah. He used to put like donuts and stuff in his LBE. I had to make him carry a pistol.
Oh, that's funny.
But you might need it one day.
Obviously a good interpreter though, right?
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Crazy backstory. First Gulf War, decides to get an Iraqi army uniform, walk his ass across the desert to, was it Bahrain, and went up in an intern camp for like 7 years.
Holy shit.
He hated the United States to begin with. Now, and the dude I'm talking about was I forget how we did. He had a TS clearance.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did he get turned from hating the U.S. to working for you?
Well, he had worked for other people before us too, other agencies.
Oh, okay.
So he's very well vetted. Yeah. I trusted the guy.
Yeah, I got you. All right. So as this platoon, or this deployment rather, is wrapping up, and for those of you listening, when we talk about turnover ops or turnover missions, it's basically where the incoming group that is replacing the outgoing group, they'll go out on missions together sometimes, or be heavily influenced by that to basically turn over what they've been doing to the new group. If you could set us up by saying what this mission was for first before you get into kind of the details of it.
Okay, this target set was a cell that had shot down 4 helicopters. So that was the reason why we were going after them. They killed 4 birds and everybody on board. They were all Medevac birds. We had gone after this target one night prior with the vehicles, and we got ID'd.
Really?
And just the routes in there were it was too stupid to try to drive back in there.
Yeah. So this crew had shot down 4 American medical.
Correct.
And killed everybody on all 4 of them.
Yes.
Do you know how many people that was?
I don't. I do know that one of the officers in my platoon had gone to the academy with one of the female pilots that was killed.
Oh, really?
She lived right across the hall from him at the academy.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, to me, that's something that...
So, I mean, usually a Medevac bird, you're going to have 4.
Yeah.
The doc, and then the pilot, co-pilot, and then some kind of crew chief.
Yeah, plus whoever's on it.
Yeah.
If there's an injured.
And I don't know that. I don't know if they were actually medevacing anybody when they were shot down. I don't know that.
Yeah. So
it's a unit out of Hawaii.
Okay. So this crew that was responsible for it, do you know who they were? Were they with? Was it Al Qaeda? Was it?
It's Al Qaeda. Yeah.
Did you know any other information about them other than that?
No, I mean everything turned cookie cutter. It's a DA's a DA.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are setting up for it. How did you end up going in?
We flew in, did an offset, landed about 3 kilometers away, patrolled in, get up to the target. We get word from overhead that there's some chatter on the ground that they might know we're there. But there's like 2 or 3 other operations going on, so they can't tell if they're talking about us or somebody else, a couple miles away. So we go from hitting 5 buildings in close proximity to just 1. We get up to it, breach team goes up. They pop open 1 door. It's a short room. There's no other access to the rest of the house. I'm the minimum safe distance guy in case we have to go breach. So minimum safe distance is, we say, MSD guy. I just stand far enough away from the explosion if we have to go explosive.
And for those of you listening, talking about breaching, where he's referencing using explosives to actually blow the door open so that they can gain access to this building.
But we just mechanically opened it. We did find out that the more noise you make at the door, the more people shoot at you from outside.
Strangely enough.
Yeah, strangely enough. So a lot of times that door is actually open if you just try the doorknob. It's amazing how many are actually open.
Yeah. What did you guys use to breach? A sledgehammer? Or?
Nah, they hoolied it.
Yeah.
A hoolie tool, which is another tool that like fire department uses also to pry open doors, car doors and stuff. It's kind of mixed between a sledgehammer and crowbar and ice pick.
Yeah.
Pretty versatile tool, but they popped it open. There was nowhere else to go. They give me the call, short room. I'm the MSD guy. I'm already on another door. I turned and did a donkey kick on that door. That opened up into a small foyer with 2 doors in it. One on the left wall, one on the other wall, on the far wall, back wall. And I am holding security on both of these doors. And the train's not splitting. So Clark, who was on the breach team, comes from that initial room, does a head check into the room, sees that I'm holding on 2 threats, comes in, goes to the other door, the train splits. We do a barrel wave and we do simultaneous room entries into both of these doors. As I make entry into the room, my door opens into the wall. So it's a corner fed room. I can see the whole right wall is clean. So I start traversing down the left wall and I don't even come off my pivot foot before they're shooting me. So behind me, my number 2 guy and number 3 guy were both Iraqi scouts. My number 2 guy got shot in the chest and knocked out of the room. Number 3.
Does he have body armor on?
Yeah, it his body armor. And the number 3 guy got hit in the chest also with body armor, and he got killed in the doorway. A round passed through my door, the door that Clark went through, and it hit him in the back of the neck. So I wind up losing my rifle as they're shooting me, and everything goes slow motion again, like Matrix, like no shit Matrix. Like I'm watching bullets spin, I'm watching vapor trails, I'm watching where bullets are impacting. And what probably took 5 seconds from the time I entered that door to the time I hit the ground felt like a couple minutes to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole conversations I had, to include asking myself, are you getting shot? Are you getting shot? But I lost my rifle as soon as I got in there, and I transitioned to my pistol. And as I was falling forward, I killed the dude down the left wall and hit the ground right next to him. So he's up against the wall. I'm up against him on my left side, and there's a window over top of us. I start shooting around the room. There's a dude that had pulled a pin on a grenade. He was trying to run out of the room. I hit him in the head. He falls to the ground, blows up, and I get knocked unconscious. The guys are still behind me trying to get in, but there's still 2 dudes in the room with AKs sawing up the door jamb. They can't get into the room. They ask for status in the house. I'm unconscious. I can't respond. There's 3 of our Iraqi scouts that had penetrated deeper into the house, so they were in the back, and they weren't on. We don't let them use our crypto, our radios. So they couldn't respond. So they decided to pull back and use the Spectre to blow up the target.
The Spectre is a
AC-130 gunship. It's you could YouTube it. It's a pretty badass aircraft. It's nice to have them overhead.
So they help you out in that case.
Well, we've come a long way with JTAC stuff. And are you JTAC? What's that stand for? Joint Tactical Air Control. Okay, yeah. Because we used to not have that qual.
Yeah, it's basically calling in close air support, which is something that we do a lot of, where you've got some sort of aircraft overhead and shit starts to go bad, and you can call them in to come in and fucking
drop
back
bombs. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's a good augment. But
so they're pulling back, and like I said, we come a long way in the JTAC. You can't drop bombs unless you've got a full head count. So they obviously don't have a full head count. I'm in the house. Clark's in the house. 3 Iraqi scouts in the house. Well, actually 4. One's dead.
So where was the rest of the platoon at this point?
They were outside of the house in the train.
Waiting to get
to come into that little foyer. It was a pretty small foyer.
Yeah. So while this is,
so no SEALs actually saw me go into that room, and that's why when they decided to fall back, they didn't know I was in there. Plus, my radio was broken anyway. Even if I was not unconscious, the radio wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
I had to replace it out eventually. You got to get me reset, Mike. So I transitioned to my pistol, killed the dude on the left wall, hit the ground, shoot the other dude with a grenade. He drops, blows up.
You're knocked unconscious.
Knocked unconscious. The guys have now decided they're going to leave and blow the house up. As they're exiting, I wake up and I re-engage those 2 guys.
So at this point, these 2 guys are still...
I don't know how they didn't get knocked out. Yeah. But when I woke up from that grenade blast, the two dudes were on the other wall with AK shooting over top of me through the window at the guys that were leaving.
So like you're laying on the ground, you're unconscious. You come to consciousness, and you look up, and these two dudes that shot you are standing above you.
They're about 10 feet away.
Okay.
They're on the opposite wall.
So I'm assuming that they assumed you were dead.
Yeah, and okay, so there's two holes in my back that don't line up with holes in my body armor, and I got shot twice in the butt. And
by your own scout?
No, I think when I was unconscious from the grenade blast, they took the pistol, jammed it in my body armor, and put the two in my back, and then shot me twice in the butt. I just had a bullet that traversed. I got shot in the butt with it, and it traversed over my hip, all the way to my stomach.
And now it's a necklace.
And I had the guys cut it out.
Yeah. Can you show that? Hold that up again, or you don't have to take it off, but just.
I got to show you the AK round too. They guys made a necklace out of an AK round that hit me.
So this was a round that was in your ass?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Probably need to show you the pictures. It's pretty hilarious.
That's
so get to that gunfight. So I wake up, two guys shooting over top of me, and I re-engage them, and I think they think I'm dead. They don't know until I empty out the first mag that I'm shooting at them. So I run a mag dry, do a mag change, continue shooting at them. They start shooting at me. I have the magazine. I tried to get them to give me the pistol. They wouldn't give it to me. They fixed it and put it back in circulation. But it hit the foot of the magazine. The AK round went to the foot of the magazine and blew the hand grips off the pistol and caused it to malfunction. And I can remember feeling the springs in my hands against my gloves. And I opened my hands to drop the hand grips that crumbled. And I did the tap, rack, bang, cleared a malfunction, and I killed those two dudes with that pistol.
No shit. And so they're 10 feet away. They have no idea that you're still alive. You come up.
They eventually did.
Well, of course. So at this point, you've been shot. Had you been shot all 27 times at that point?
I think the last couple probably happened there.
Okay.
My left thumb almost got shot off. Yep.
But so you had a lot of them into your body armor, in and around your body armor.
I can't tell you which ones hit when.
Right, but you got two in your ass, right?
Yeah.
When you came to consciousness at that point, were you feeling anything, or was it just adrenaline? Was like.
Well, when I got when I gave them the report, when you give first aid to somebody, ask them, what's your self-analysis? What hurts the most? And I told them I can't breathe. I thought it was a sucking chest wound, and my pelvis hurt really, really bad.
Yeah.
Those were the two pains. Other than everything else, it just felt like one pain. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It was just
like the grenade concussion made your whole body fucking hurt, probably.
But I didn't really recognize it. I was in shock when I was up walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did. I wound up getting up and walking around and clearing the rest of the house after these 4 guys were killed.
These 4 guys, if we can take a step back, you come to consciousness. You say you as you come to, you see them about 10 feet away shooting out of a window at your guys, right?
Yeah, I'm laying under the window.
Okay.
So there's wall, window, the first guy I killed, and I'm laying right next to him.
Yeah.
He's against the wall.
And so can you walk us through, like, when you came to, did you just draw on them and tag them both, or how did that work?
When I woke up and saw it, I actually thought about playing possum for a couple seconds. Well, it might not even have been that long, but I did think about playing possum until I realized how stupid that was.
Yeah.
And then got mad again and started shooting at them.
Did you shoot at them from laying down? Did you come up? So you just...
I was on the ground.
Yeah.
The whole gunfight was from the ground.
Wow.
When the guys got back into that house, they didn't know I had been walking around. And when they found out where I had originally landed, they said there was so many bullet holes in the wall that you could see the outline.
Wow.
Of where I was laying.
Oh, shit. I am curious, when you start to engage them, were they so consumed with their own shooting?
They were.
Did they even, were they completely caught off guard? Like when you shot the first one, did the second one?
I got a magazine, ran dry.
Without them even realizing.
So when I first came in the room, I probably put 5 or 6 rounds into maybe 7 to that first dude. And I only shot that dude with a grenade once.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say 9. We still got, 6 rounds in there? So I ran that dry before I had to do the magazine change. And as I was doing the magazine change, that's when they started shooting at me again.
And so at that point, the first 6 rounds that you dumped into them, do you have any idea where they went? I mean, did you get one of them with those 6 rounds, or both of them?
Oh yeah, I killed him. I knew he was dead. Everything slowed down to the point where, I mean, I watched his eyes die.
Yeah.
This was all slow motion. You know, in the movies, they show guys getting shot and it blows them backwards. My legs just came out from underneath me and I fell forward. But I watched all those rounds go into that dude, and I watched him die.
Yeah. And that was just the first guy. You did a mag change and then engaged the second
Well,
guy.
that was just the first dude down the left wall. That was the first guy.
Okay. But I guess
I watched him. I watched rounds hit. It was
I guess
all
from
slow motion.
Okay. From the time where you lost consciousness and came back to these other 2 guys, you had 6 rounds left?
Yeah.
And so did all 6 of those rounds take both of those guys, or did you only get one, or how did that
No,
work?
I hit him a couple times with it.
Each?
Yeah. And I had to put another mag in.
Yeah. And so at this point, they're shooting at you now. You're doing a mag change while they're shooting at you.
I ran 2 mags dry.
No shit.
On 4 dudes.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me, telling me I needed to go back to the shooting range. But I was never really the best pistol shot.
Yeah.
It's actually harder to be a good pistol shot than a rifle.
No, for sure it is. Yeah. But to me, it's just it's amazing sitting here, kind of visualizing you laying there. You start to engage them. You run out. You're doing a mag change while they're shooting at you, and you continue and manage to kill both of them.
Probably about the time my left thumb almost got shot off.
Yeah. So did they hit you while you were shooting them?
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah. So I don't know at the 27 which ones were where.
Yeah. If they hit you anywhere other than body armor or anything like that.
No, it all felt like one pain, other than just the fact that I couldn't breathe in my pelvis.
Yeah. So, all right.
So shooting stops. I asked for status in the house. An Iraqi scout, one of the 3 Iraqi scouts that went into the house, deeper into the house, came in and gave me a report. Told me about Clark. Told me about the dead scout. Told me about all the women and children.
Was Clark KIA immediately?
He was killed. Yeah, he was KIA immediately. Went right through the side of his neck and just got that artery. When I found him, he was still smiling. He had a smile on his face. He looked really peaceful. And the women and children were in that same room. Mm-hmm. So I found Clark. I couldn't move him. He was in view of the front door. That first Iraqi scout had put him on the front door, told him not let anybody come through it.
Yeah.
Got the women and children to quiet down. Found my last 2 Iraqi scouts holding on 2 detainees. I checked those flex cuffs. Brought one out to watch the women and children. And then I tried to make comms. And it's amazing that I didn't know until like 4-5 months later when we did an after action report. I had thought my rifle sling had been shot. I walked around that whole house with my M4 with a suppressor on it, banging between my knees, and I didn't even know it.
No shit.
But I could feel my earbud hit my body armor. So when I went to key up the radio, I couldn't hear anything, and then I felt that earbud because I didn't wear ear protection. I couldn't wear those Peltors. It crushed my head.
Yeah,
they're a lot nicer now.
Yeah, I wore fucking foamies when I had them.
I didn't even wear that.
Yeah,
I just had that one earpiece in.
Yeah.
But I had complete auditory exclusion of this whole thing. I didn't have any ear damage from this.
Oh, shit.
All the sound just turned off.
So you tried.
So I go to, I put the earbud back in, I key up, and I hear a solid tone. I don't know how I got a solid tone. The radio had been shot a couple times, destroyed it. So I had to take Clark's radio off of him, and I was having trouble doing that because my hands were so bloody. Pulled off my right glove, went to pull off my left glove, and my left thumb was hanging in the palm of my hand.
No shit. Is there?
Yeah, I just can't bend it at that joint anymore.
Oh, okay.
Round went right through that joint. I don't even know how they got that thing back on.
Yeah. I mean, it looks fucking pretty normal.
It just won't bend.
Yeah.
A lot of team guys got funny fingers.
No, I know.
At least it's not the...
Yeah.
Got a buddy, his trigger finger's all jacked up.
Yeah. That's
an ugly shooting finger.
Yeah. So you grab Clark's radio.
Call the guys back in, deconflict the front door.
How was your mental state at this point? I know you were shocky physically, but...
I was shocked, but I was completely coherent. I don't know how I didn't lose so much blood that I just passed out. My biggest concern was the lung, which was just a contusion, but it sure as shit felt like a sucking chest wound.
Yeah.
And there was 2 holes in my back. Luckily it wasn't.
Yeah.
Reset me, Mike.
All right, so you grab Clark's radio. You
Yeah, call him back.
guys in. They deconflict the front door.
I hear 2 mics to the Medevac. They don't know I've been up walking around. They say, pick up Mike. And I'm like, no, don't touch me, because I was afraid they would hurt me. So I get up and walk out with one of the guys out to the helicopter.
At this point, walking with 2 ass shots, could you tell, or was it just kind of lumped in with your whole fucking body hurt?
I had no idea where it was. If somebody would have told me, well, let's go from ground up. My left leg, I had a round go clean through my thigh. My right leg had one go in at my knee, about my knee, and ran all the way up my inner thigh and came out my upper thigh. I had one go through my scrotum, separateness deferens. The 2 in the butt, I got hit in the stomach, had a colostomy bag for about a year. Had a stent in my bladder, and that's how they found this bullet. I had to go get a stent bullet. I didn't even know it was in my butt until I got an x-ray 5 months later.
Wow.
4 in my upper left arm, 3 in my upper right arm, the 2 in my back.
Were most of those shoot-throughs?
No.
So
There was I had, well, this is a through.
Do you still have rounds in you right now?
No, this is the last one.
Okay.
Talk about how I found that. That was an accident. I didn't even know it was in me.
Yeah.
Until last year.
Yeah. So if you could keep going through the inventory.
Yeah, so the stomach, my left thumb was almost amputated. I think I got it on the body. And then the 11 strikes on the body armor, which I think hurt worse.
Yeah. So it was the most painful of all of them.
All that energy. But luckily, just 2 bones. My right scapula. I had 2 rounds go through that, shattered that. Caused some issues, but very minimal, if you ask me, for what could have been.
Sure. All right, so you're basically walking unassisted then back
to the helicopter.
Yeah.
And then,
did the guys come in and grab Clark and the scouts?
Yeah. They called it QRFN.
Quick Reaction Force.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. Quick Reaction Force. It took them like an hour and a half to get to them.
Not so quick.
And they all got off target that way. So because the Medevac and everything took up the air.
During the when you're walking out, then how far did you have to go to get into the Medevac bird?
It's about 150 yards or so.
And you made that no problem, or was it hard to make it?
When I had my body armor on, I felt like I had like 500 pounds on my back. When they took it off, I felt light enough to be able to move.
Yeah.
I told the guy that was walking out with me, if I need help, I'll throw my arm over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And I did. I was stumbling around in this plowed field, threw my left hand over his shoulder, and he reaches up to grab my hand, grabs my thumb, and almost pulls my thumb off.
Fuck.